How's it going, everybody? It is Rasaliate here, and today, guys, what I'm bringing you is the first episode of my new series, Storytime Sunday. Now, what I'm going to be bringing you guys is every single Sunday, I'm going to be just telling you the most funny, embarrassing life stories that I've ever had or been around in my life. Now, I've got so many stories written down that I want to tell you guys, and I guarantee you guys are going to laugh your asses off after hearing these. So anyway, guys, if you do enjoy the new series, be sure to smash a like, and I've definitely got some insane drug stories coming very, very soon on the channel and just stuff like that in general. And now I'm going to start it off a little bit slower with not really a drug story, but just a funny story that happened, and then we'll move into the other funnier, stronger stories later on down the line. We're going to start this off just a little bit smaller, but we're going to jump into those bigger stories later on down the line. But what this story is about is basically, this story is about the time that this girl crashed her car the day she got her license. And it wasn't even like she crashed it like on the road. Oh my goodness, you gotta understand. Okay, so basically what happens was my girlfriend called me one day and was like, hey, I'm here with my friend, and I'm just gonna call her friend Margaret. That's not a real name, but I don't really want to say her name, so we're just gonna go with Meg. So Meg, she was with my girlfriend, and they were like, yeah, we just got our license, or she just got her license, so they wanted to come pick me up and go to do something, go to Sonic or something. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's fine, come pick me up, I'll buy a Sonic. So they come to my house and they pick me up, and it was all good. And we start driving to Sonic. And immediately I could tell that this girl had no idea what she was doing. She was driving her car, but she was not doing a good job whatsoever. But either way, I was kind of scared, but I didn't really worry about it because I was like having a good time, not really caring. So we get to Sonic, and immediately she doesn't even know how to park the car. She's trying to park the car into the thing, and she's asking me all these questions like, wait, where do I turn? How do I get in? How do I go? I was like, wait a minute. Aren't you the one who has your license and I'm the one who doesn't? She's like, yeah, but I'm just really, really nervous and blah, blah, blah. And she's just being a girl, being how girls are, just going off and off and off about how she's scared and how she doesn't know what she's doing. And anyway, I don't even know. So we're sitting there at Sonic having a good time, just chilling in the car, and not really anything too interesting happened besides like just random conversations we were having. And one of the Sonic workers came up to our car, and it was a friend of mine, and he had like 40 hickeys on his neck, so we started calling him Octopus Hickey. It was super funny. But anyway, the point is, right as we were getting ready to leave, she was like getting ready to back the car out, and right as she starts backing the car out, she's pulling out. And when you drive a car, if you don't know, you're supposed to back up the car, then turn the wheel to get out of the parking space. Well, instead of doing that, instead of backing out then turning the wheel, she just starts turning the wheel right before she backs out. And then right as she gets the wheel all the way turned, she just floors it. So she floors it back, and her car just slams into the side of the Sonic drive-thru, because they have these little poles that are like separating the Sonic drive-thru like little lanes. If y'all have ever been to a Sonic, you like pull in and it's like a parking space with like a little monitor on it. So she just rams into this giant pole on the side of the Sonic thing, and I just start laughing because this girl just crashed her car the first day she's ever been there, and because she didn't know what she was doing. She was trying to back her car out. She just slams into the side of the pole. I was like, what are you doing? So she gets out of the car and she starts freaking out. So I was like trying to get her to like back the car out and like try to help her. So like I was telling her, I was like, turn the wheel left, back up, get out of the parking space. So she finally gets out of the parking space. She backs the car up, and we're in the middle of the street lane in Sonic. And she pulls out and she gets out of the car in the middle of the lane, gets out of the car to go look at the ditch. So we're in the middle of the lane, and she gets out, pulls out, so right as she backs out, she gets out, goes and looks at the ditch, and just starts freaking out. So we're in the middle of the lane, and I'm trying to tell this girl, like, you need to get out of the street. You need to move your car. But at this point, she was just so worried about the car being damaged and how it was her first day and her mom and everything, and how I wasn't even supposed to be in the car. And I was just like, oh my goodness, how did I get myself into this? So we get back into the car, and she starts freaking out. Like, she can't even drive. Like, she's hitting the brakes. She's going fast. She's like, the car's just jerking. She can't even get out of the Sonic parking lot. And I tell her, I say, just let me drive because I do not trust you. We're about to die. And she's like, do you want to? I was like, wait, really? You're going to let me drive? She literally asked me. She said, do you want to? Please drive. I was like, oh my goodness. Like, I'm literally about to have to drive this car illegally to get myself home safe. Oh my goodness. But in the end, guys, we finally pulled up, and she went and parked into one of the places next to the Sonic, and we get out of the car and we look at the dance. She just starts freaking out. So later that day, she brings me home, and I end up leaving my wallet in her car. Now, I didn't realize I did this at the time, but like I left my wallet in her car, and her mom finds it. So like 2 days later, because like remember, it was her first day getting her license, so she wasn't allowed to have more than one person in the car, as well as her mom didn't even know I was coming, which I didn't know at the time. They just didn't tell me that. I thought that it was fine. So her mom sends her a text like, who was in your car? And she was like, no one. And she was like, really? Because I found this in the car. And then she was talking about how she found my ID and all this crap. And I was just sitting there like, now I'm going to get in trouble for something that I literally didn't even do. I didn't even do anything wrong, and now I'm about to get in trouble. So this girl's just yelling at me on the phone like, I cannot believe that you left your wallet. Oh my God, you're such a dick. All this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, wait a minute. You crashed your car. I helped you. And now you're mad at me. I don't even know. Anyway, guys, moral of the story is when you back out your car, back it out, then turn. Don't ram the Sonic pole and just get right. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this story video, I really hope you did. It was really a funny experience. And like I said, in the future, I'm definitely going to have some funnier stories coming to the channel. Some big-time stories that are really personal to me. But I'm going to tell you guys anyway, and I guarantee you guys are going to laugh. But if you guys did enjoy this story and you want to see more stories, smash a like on it. Every Sunday, I'm going to be uploading a story onto the channel, and it's going to be really, really funny. So be sure to smash a like on the channel. Subscribe if you have not already for stories every single Sunday. Like I said, I've got some weed stories coming, some drug stories, really funny stories that you guys are definitely going to want to listen to, and I guarantee you're going to laugh. But either way, guys, if you did enjoy, smash a like, and I will see you guys next time. Adios.